We are back with David Goldstein of Biltmore Loan, and you know, he always comes on our show. He's a regular here. We like to call him a part of our Sonoran Living family. But for those of you who are out there, you may not know and may not be familiar with Biltmore Loan. David, what do you do?
You know, we talked earlier, and we talked about the decadence of the decade of decadence that our baby boomers are now. We're all getting to my age and into a new phase in our life, and we have different battles that we face. We have different obstacles that we run into, and we talked about them. They can be divorce, they can be health issues, they can be downsizing, they can be a lot of reasons, moving. But today, the banks really are there for about 2% of the population. So what I saw about 7 years ago was an idea to create a bank environment and using assets of all different types. And my background is in antiques and collectibles and in jewelry in particular. But we have a staff available to you that we basically bring significant cash to significant assets. So if you have something unusual, we're going to do the homework.
And he does an array. He does an array of items, from fine artwork to jewelry to designer handbags. And the cool thing is, if you want your items back, you give us that option.
Yeah, you know, I watched this for it was a lifelong dream of mine. I grew up in Boston, and I came from the flea market world. And that's a word today that only baby boomers would even know, because any millennial would call that eBay. And
right, that's true. A swap meet is what we call it.
Right, is now eBay. Yeah. So what we do is bring a professional environment to somebody that needs either a short-term loan or wants to liquidate something, an entire estate, and get a fair value, because so often they're taken advantage of.
But you're not a pawn shop.
No, we're not a pawn shop. We don't loan to own. We're really trying to work with people to get them through short-term situations.
Are you a consignment shop?
No, we also don't take consignment, because the reason for that is if we're not willing to buy it, then we don't need to sell it. When you take to a consignment shop, it's an unknown as to what you're going to get.
What about a jewelry store? Because you do sell items.
Yes, we sell lots of jewelry, and we buy lots of jewelry, and I've been in the diamond and jewelry business myself for 35 years. I just say the difference is I have a world available to me for buyers versus just a store.
And congratulations. We're looking at video of your brand new Scottsdale location. Tell us where you're located.
We're on the corner of Mercer and Scottsdale Road, just a block north of Shea on Scottsdale Road. And this was kind of my little dream. I just felt there was needed a place where someone could go and feel comfortable to go and look and check and see the value of something.
And it's about discretion with you. You've always protected a person's identity, because this is sometimes an embarrassing process. This is your Chandler location. Walk-ins are welcome there. But you do have appointments. If you want that little privacy, you give that.
Everything is done very confidentially. You're not going to sit in a public area. You're going to be taken back to a private office. It is done no different than a bank, in the most professional way. And I believe it's the wave of the future.
All right, well, don't sit on your assets any longer. Take them to Biltmore Loan if you'd like to get some value for them. To find out how much your items are worth, email David and his team at info@biltmoreloan.com. Give them a call for a free evaluation. The Scottsdale office, 480-991-5626. The Chandler location, 480-705-LOAN. You can also visit their website, biltmoreloan.com. And if you want to buy some of the items, visit biltmorelux.com.